guys, to Intuitive 717 here. I am back with another reading. I'm going to dive right into a message for the Divine Feminine Collective, okay? Because I'm picking up on your masculine here, whoever you are, Divine Feminine. And I feel like I'm hearing like a conversation going on. And whoever this masculine is, like, I feel like they're trying to change their ways, or whatever it is they do, it stands in the way of you two connecting on a deeper level. And I'm hearing what they do, like for work or their career, or it's a particular type of lifestyle that they live that just meshes, or like it goes head to head with like who you are. I feel like your energy, or like your aura, your spirit, it's very pure, it's very clean. And I don't think that you two are expecting to meet one another or have chemistry. I feel like it's a lot of sexual chemistry, but who you are as people, it's just coming from two different worlds, okay? I don't know who this masculine is, but I'm hearing shady, so what they could do for money could be kind of shady, or if it's not that, I feel like they're surrounded by like a lot of women, or they might have to be surrounded in environments where they're surrounded by like a lot of lust energy, or it could be putting them in environments to drink or socialize a lot, or maybe encountering women in certain situations. It's like just part of their job. And I feel like you have somebody contemplating this career, contemplating what it is they do for work, because they've met you in some way, shape, or form. I don't know where it is they met you or stumbled upon you, but you guys aren't each other's type. I'm seeing the soulmate card in here, or keep an open mind card in here, sorry, where it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectations. So whoever you are, Divine Feminine, I feel like it is his darker energy that really turns you on, or it attracts you. But then there's something about his lifestyle, or again, what he may do for work, that you're just like, no, that would never work. But the attraction and the chemistry is still there, like really crazy there. It could be a sexual attraction, sexual chemistry. Now, what I'm also seeing is like a lot of conversations going on. I'm seeing a divine masculine here who, he's surrounded by a lot of wealth, a lot of money, but he keeps his head screwed on pretty tight. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Like, he has a lot of discipline and he knows how to separate work from his personal life. But one thing I feel like he's questioning is like, I need to do something different. He might be strategizing. I do see like the Chariot card here as well, the opportunity to go in any direction that you want to. But since meeting you, he wants to go in the direction of making a moral choice when it comes to earning pentacles or acquiring resources. So I'm going to clear the energy out of this real quick, and I'm going to choose a card that represents the Divine Feminine's energy, and we'll see like what the biggest impact has been on his energy. Okay, what has inspired this big change within him? Because it definitely has to do with you, because I see him constantly having this wrestling around energy with the fact that like I'm never gonna, maybe he's saying like he's never gonna have a shot. I don't know where he's encountered you or seen you. I just got a vision of some of you maybe having like a young child. You could have like a daughter, and especially maybe because you have a daughter, he definitely knows that he can't come close or approach. That may not be for everybody, but it could be either or, because if you have a son, he knows he's going to have to set the right example. I don't know why I'm getting this, but your energy is definitely having an impact on him, where he's second-guessing things. Like, people may be asking him to come out. I'm hearing the words promote, or I'm hearing the words like late night. I see late night, where he has to be somewhere late at night. They could be like deals. He could be a police officer as well, but he could do a lot of like undercover work. That might be for some of you. It could be also dangerous environments as well, guys. Okay, he could put his life at risk a lot, not in a nefarious way. But this could be like a high-risk career as well. But you have him second-guessing or taking calls where he's having important conversations with people saying, I'm going to have to rethink that, or I'm going to have to second-guess that. And people are like, what's going on? I feel like it's because of you, Divine Feminine. Whatever you've inspired in him, it's definitely getting him to feel like he needs to exude a safer energy around you. We have Aphrodite, inner goddess, okay? So awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, appreciating your divinity. Maybe he appreciates your divinity, okay? Maybe he met you while you guys were dancing. This is someone who maybe has seen you in an environment where you were definitely dressed up. You could have smelled amazing. I don't know if it was like your hair, the smell of your hair, the smell of your perfume. I see someone encountering you in, I don't know, it's definitely some type of environment where you were dolled up from head to toe, smelled good from head to toe. I mean, if it's Aphrodite's energy, you definitely have a talent for knowing what scents to wear, knowing what scents go with your skin, your sweat, like everything down to a T, because it is just something you were born with. You could be ruled by Venus, for example. You could be an earth sign. You don't have to be, but it's just what's coming up in this message here. But yeah, I did say that he does tend to be in those sort of nightlife environments. Maybe you were just out with your girlfriends. Maybe you were just out networking for work. I don't know, Divine Feminine. Wherever you were, you definitely caught his eye. I see also like somebody nudging him on his elbow and being like, let's go. But he's too busy staring at you at a table, maybe having drinks or eating appetizers, because I see you definitely well dressed, well poised, and he cannot take his eye off of you. You might encounter him frequently as well. He could work somewhere where you potentially go to socialize, or this could be some kind of person you know at work also, but they can't help but feel mesmerized by you. You naturally carry that Aphrodite energy, but again, he seems to be like, I'm getting like this dangerous man, but he wants to maybe change his ways. Let's get stuff on his energy. Let's get some energy on his aura, what it is he may do for work. What kind of man are we dealing with here? Let us know who has been engulfed by Aphrodite's energy. You've definitely got him mesmerized, but in a deeper way. Maybe you guys have communicated a little bit. He could know a little bit about you, but I feel like right off the bat, you're just like, no, I know you're trouble. He might be really, really, really attractive, Divine Feminine. You're definitely sexually drawn to him, but because you carry Aphrodite energy, I feel like you're used to, I don't know, like you're used to this energy of feeling a lot of arousal, feeling a lot of attraction, feeling a lot of chemistry naturally. So it usually takes more than that to, pull you in, because you exude a lot of sensuality. You're used to this. You're used to feeling entranced by others, but you know how to put up blocks, and you're used to others being entranced by your energy as well. So you're definitely being careful around him, but yeah, he definitely feels like, I need to change my ways, okay? So we have the Judgment card coming up. So definitely I do feel like it is something to do with feeling like I'm going to have to change this up, okay? He himself may be under judgment. He doesn't maybe align now with what he does for a career. I'm telling you, it earns him a lot of money though, okay? But maybe your presence is also letting him know that it's a lot of pressure. Maybe he has to stick swords in a lot of people's back, and in return he gets that same karma. Like I was saying, it could be a dangerous job that's now under judgment here, because listen, he's now dealing with his twin flame goddess who's come into his life to definitely heal this or pull him away from this particular type of lifestyle. And I feel like you don't even have to do much in order to get the ball rolling with this energy, whoever you are, Divine Feminine. I mean, your beauty, the way you smell, the way you look, he wants it, and he wants all of it. And there's something, again, very healing about you. Let's get another goddess card. Definitely making him want to change his ways. And we do have the Devil card here at the top of the deck. Let's see what's at the bottom. Every time I pull from the top, we have to pull from the bottom also. Okay, so Justice. So you could be, see, Justice and Judgment coming up. I get like good meets bad. Like whoever you are, Divine Feminine, you could represent Justice. You could be a Libra. You don't have to be air sign in general. I am picking up on, but what I'm getting out of this Justice card is like your energy is very fair. You're by the book. I don't mean to offend you if I say you seem like a square, but a sexy square, okay? What I mean by a square is just kind of like bookish, you know, that bookworm. But you believe in fairness, you believe in justice, you believe in doing things the right way, and that's why you're maybe keeping him at a distance. He may represent this devil energy, which is, temptation. If in the tarot of sexual magic you see him holding that big phallic symbol, and I feel like it could represent this masculine. I mean, he is definitely attractive. Tall, dark, and handsome. He doesn't have to be, but he could definitely carry that type of aura, that type of vibe. Scorpio is definitely the most masculine of the zodiacs, just in a very intense, passionate way, getting what it is they want. So you could be dealing with that type of energy where it's like, damn, you know, he's definitely got you hooked in some way. He doesn't have to be a water sign. I'm also picking up too, this could be an Aries man. But that's just what I'm getting off of the devil here, which is lots and lots and lots of sexual appeal, chemistry, but discipline. Okay, you know that he has that discipline, but again, as long as he's doing whatever it is he's doing, you're like, I'm not having it, because justice is important to me. I believe in doing things by the book, and this also makes you super sexy and super attractive, and I feel like either way this has been a path he's been thinking about for a really long time, which is getting himself out of this type of mess anyway. This has been under judgment for quite some time. You might just be the thing that really, I don't know, what do they say, something about a nail. Puts the final nail in the coffin, right? Putting a death with the 10 here into this kind of nefarious things that he has going on in the background. Your love makes him want to do that. Your aura, your energy. Okay, what else about you, Divine Feminine? Ooh, true love. Romantic stirrings in this man's heart. So not only is he dealing with this magnetic Aphrodite energy, you look good, you smell good, you're sexy, you take good care of yourself, but you're also very loving, sensual, warm, passionate. I mean, he knows that you bring a lot to the table, and he knows that you definitely have a lot to offer, and he cannot help but fall in love with that or fantasize about what that path would look like. And if he's a dangerous man here, I mean, I think that maybe at some point or another with the devil energy, he could have blocked this lifestyle out of his mind with the happy home, the happy life kind of thing, because he knew that his particular lifestyle, it just wasn't going to go in that direction, and he was okay with that at one point. But damn, there you were at his work. He was in the middle of work, socializing, doing what he does, cutting deals. That could be something as well. And you happen to be in that environment enjoying drinks, or we have the arts here. That's why I feel like you guys could have been dancing, or just doing something where you might have been moving your body, or wearing clothes that had you moving your body. Express yourself through creative activities. You guys were definitely maybe like singing, dancing, having a good time, but you were definitely dolled up from head to toe. And that bubbly, sweet, passionate energy that you carried was enough to make him feel like, oh, this thing I've been thinking about, which is moving away from this lifestyle, I really got to. Because I feel like he's used to seeing you around, and the only thing stopping him from really delving in is he can energetically already tell you're going to pump the brakes. No matter how much swag and how much swing, you guys know what I mean by that swing, that slinging and swinging around. No matter how much of that he has, I feel like a lot of you have discipline as well, Divine Feminine. Fertility, it's the perfect time for you to start new projects, new ideas, give birth to new conditions. Yeah, you're a busy bee. You don't have time for any kind of drama. He sees you as fertile, which is you might have a lot going on for yourself. When he did see you, or if he knows a little bit about you, I mean, you're always out and about on the scene and well manicured and well groomed, because you could just, maybe you do work or networking where he sees you, and part of what attracts him to you is you're always busy with like different creative projects. He knows that you have your head screwed on very tight, but in the most purest way. It's like however you get your pentacles, I don't know, maybe it's in a pure way. What does the Divine Feminine have going on? The Star card. I love tarot. It's so funny sometimes. It's like a soap opera. But we have the Star card here. You could be in the public eye, Divine Feminine. Like definitely we have somebody here who earns their pentacle based off of their own talent, you could be in the public eye, you have an audience that loves you, respects you, you're a sweetheart, whoever you are, and he knows this. He observes this about you, he sees this about you. You could be the star of his eye as well. Maybe there's a lot of eyes on you, and as much wealth and money as he has, he definitely knows that, you know, in order to capture this type of energy, this type of star, he's going to have to be by the book too, because with the Justice card here pairing up with the Star card, no, you're sexy. I'm hearing you guys could do a lot of work for the public as well. Like you could do a lot of philanthropy work, or you could do work for your community. You could maybe work for the government as well, where like community means something to you, humanity means something to you. This is why I feel like with the Justice card here, maybe you guys are a lawyer, or you work in law, you could be a judge, something along the lines of that, where, and maybe this is how you guys know each other as well, right? With him coming in and out of court, he could be a cop, you could be a lawyer, something like that is going on here, where he knows that, you know, rough around the edges, definitely attracted to her, and I know she's attracted to me also. He sees you and it's like, oh, and I feel like you feel it too, but both of you feel this lump in your throat, or the elephant in the room, which is like, listen, we definitely come from two different worlds in terms of what it is you're involved with behind the scenes. Okay, but you're definitely exuding a lot of sexy, creative, passionate, beautiful, pure energy here, and you got someone questioning their ways. What can I say, Divine Feminine? All right, so that is what I have for you guys for this one. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you'd like to get in touch for a personal reading, hit me up on Hipsy. If you guys would like to join the channel memberships, there are some 18+ sensual readings in there for you to enjoy. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? Take it easy, guys. Bye.